Hello guys, in this episode I want to show you how to replace the silicone. So if you have mold on your bathroom silicone, this is how I change it. As you can see here, I've started removing it. I still have this side here to remove it, and I'll show you what they have done previously. As you can see, this plastic white baguette, underneath there's silicone, and they left it there, and all that mold is behind. Now I'm gonna remove it and gonna take the old silicone out. I'm using this scraper, a knife, utility knife, and I also need some multi-purpose like wonder wipes, heavy duty, to clean the rest of the silicone. Alright, let me remove the strip and see what's behind it. This has just been masked. All that mold has been sitting there all the time. See, and now I'm gonna start cleaning it. It's decent, it's much better. What I'm doing now, I'm gonna dry very good the edge. When I'm putting the silicone, I don't want to be wet, the new silicone. I need this to be very, very dry, as much as possible. Good. Now let me take some paper and try to dry it perfectly. Needs to be very smooth. Just take any bits of old silicone that you can feel, just remove them. Gonna make your life easier when you apply the new one. Good. Let me go and bring the silicone and the silicone gun. I'm also using this silicone, very expensive, to be honest, £8 for a tube of silicone. That's crazy. This was one of the cheapest I could find in my local store. £8. That's ridiculous. Be right back. Let me go and get the gun. This is my silicone gun. You can use the cheaper ones. You don't need to use necessarily this kind of. Right, let me get where I put the silicone. Where did I put the silicone? Oh, it's here. My God, I'm blind. Right, now you're gonna have to cut here a little bit. And then depending how thick you want the strip of silicone, that's how kind of thick you're gonna have to cut it here, because I have quite some big gap in that corner. I'm gonna cut it a little bit bigger so the silicone will come out much easily. And now gonna start putting some silicone. Doesn't need to be perfect. We're gonna put an excess of silicone. We're gonna take the excess out. I haven't used this silicone gun for a long time and it's kind of stuck. Rusty, this silicone gun is rusty. Usually it should work smoother. It doesn't need to be perfect now, the way I'm doing it. I have to put an excess and then I'm gonna take the excess away and leave it smooth. Others are doing it in a different way. Good. Just make sure I have enough. Good. And now there. And then I'm gonna go up a little bit. And then I have to do it here. It is a bit tricky. Here, again, it's a bit tricky, but it's doable on this bath. Now I finish applying it. As you can see, it's not straight, so don't bother making it straight. You see, here there's no space. So, and then here I put it up a little bit, one tile, and then as you can see, it's not perfect. Don't try to make it perfect. Where you can, if you can, yeah, it's fine. But if you don't bother. You see? Now I'm gonna leave it, let it dry for maybe 3 minutes, 3-5 minutes, depends how quick you are to remove it. I'm gonna let it dry for about 3 minutes and then I'm gonna come and continue. I'm gonna show you what I'm using. I just took the container from an old window glass cleaner because I need the spray. I need the spray now, and I'm gonna fill with some liquid soap, just normal liquid soap. I'm gonna put like 2 or 3 puffs, and then I'm gonna add some water. Not much. You don't need a lot of water or a lot of liquid. And then this is how I need it. After you apply the silicone, you're gonna use this one to smooth it. Now we're back. What I need the soap, the water with the soap that I put in, and then we're just gonna spray it. We're just gonna spray it all along it. Good. And then another tool that we need is one of those these scrapers. Depends. Scrapers, not scrapers. I call it scraper, but it's not a scraper. Depends what size you want. If you want thicker or bigger. I'm gonna try and make it 8 millimeters, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this one behind the tops, so I'm gonna use behind there the 6 millimeter one. And then what I'm gonna hold it, and as you can see they have this flat surface, so this is how it's gonna stay. You're gonna hold it this way and then you just scrape it against the wall. You have to hold it against the tile or the tub, and then you just scrape it. But you have to hold it flat. This way it's all even. Either this way, or maybe you're gonna do it like that way on the wall. Let me show you. So I'm gonna try with 8 millimeters, but I think it's a bit bigger. I'm gonna try with this one first anyway. And in the same time, I'm holding one of these wipes. Make sure this head it's nice and clean here, otherwise it's not gonna look nice. And also I'm gonna apply this soap and water. What I'm doing, I'm just gonna go and scrape it. You see, and this is the excess. That's why this excess I'm gonna clean it, remove it on a piece of paper towel. It still doesn't look so good now, but I'm gonna come back and smooth it again. I'm gonna put it 8 millimeter. I'm gonna make it 8 millimeters, but wherever I see is not so nice, I'm gonna come back and put some more silicone, and then I'm gonna come back with the 8 millimeter one. I also can apply more this water with soap and gentle with your finger. Just go along it, don't press it, just barely touch it. So you just smooth it. You don't want to push on it hard. You just have a little bit of pressure on it, and now it's smooth and nice. And then on this side here, you can see it's not enough, but still I'm gonna go this way. Take all the time the excess. I'm gonna put a bit more water, and I'm gonna go with my finger on top of it. See it? Sometimes you can use your nail, and also get the excess out. Look, I'm gonna use the 6 millimeters one. I don't want to put more silicone because it's gonna look too thick. And I'm gonna spray it one more time all over, and then use the 6mm ones, the smaller ones. So this is how you just take the excess and then smooth it again. In the corner, just gently press on it until you make a nice smooth corner. Again, at the corner, you just push it a little bit to make a round corner. And then scrape it. Excess, again, you put it and clean it. You don't want to be sticky on your hand. When you touch it, you don't want to be sticky on your hand, stick on your hand. Then you use some of this soap liquid, hand soap liquid. Yeah, we've had it here. You can put this one again. And then that's it. Right, and here at the behind the top, I'm just gonna put my finger. I'm gonna put only one finger, and I'm just gonna rub it gentle. I'm not gonna take all. I'm gonna take excess of it. Just gonna take the excess. And then again, I'm gonna put some water. And then again, try to make it nice, look nice. Take one of these tissues again. Now, I'll show you something. In case, look at this one, in case here it didn't went inside proper, look here, looks alright. Here it's not enough. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to dry a little bit with a tissue. Get the tissue, hold on a second. Get the tissue and just a little bit around. That's it. And then I'm gonna put more mastic. I'm gonna put more silicone in there. And push it in and out a little bit. That's it. You have to let it dry for again 3 minutes and then go again with the spatula and take the excess. And that's it. I'm gonna let it dry now, and it's new silicone. If you have any questions, put them down below and I'll make sure and answer and help you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.